Another month, another city in crisis check-in. Every month for the next year, we're going back to the same Portland neighborhood encompassing Burnside and 11th around to Broadway and Harvey Milk to see how things are going there. It is definitely a neighborhood in transition. As you'll see as we return from month 2, some businesses are starting to feel hopeful. One even surprised me.
Is this a line, like an outer lining?
For Blair Sturmkorb and Viv Weinstein, this is more than just a job.
I was trying to look for that too.
At 2nd Street, a secondhand store on Southwest Washington in Portland.
Hey, welcome in.
The place is humming with people looking for that right piece of clothing or accessory.
Yep, so it's too.
Yes.
See, I'm so good at inventory searching.
Yes.
But these two have been searching for something else after opening this location last November.
So what I think is that it used to be, I think when we first opened, it used to be like pretty sketch out here.
Notice she said used to be. Both Blair and Viv feel things are improving in their neighborhood. And a lot of that has to do with more businesses taking root nearby.
Yeah, I feel like with this neighborhood, it's really starting to head to a really nice place, and I'm stoked about it. I mean, like, we have this shop here, and there's a really great bakery next door, and some really good food trucks inside kind of popped up, so that's really rad.
This is definitely a neighborhood in transition. That's why we're dedicated to returning once a month for the next year to see what's working and what's not. In a matter of weeks, they'll start construction on Darcel Plaza, Portland's newest downtown park just across the street.
Honestly, I think that once the park opens, I think this is definitely going to be a place where people are like hanging out.
Now is the time for our community to rediscover downtown.
Stephen Lynn has watched this neighborhood evolve over the last 18 years as owner of Under You for Men. He's watched people smoke drugs out his front door and experienced the constant theft of his store. He's been a vocal critic of the deterioration of the city he so loves. That's why we were surprised to hear him say this.
It's really amazing to see the transformation over the last year, 18 months especially.
A transformation he says is happening because of a number of factors.
We don't have the fentanyl struggle as much as we used to. It's still part of our community. We have a police force that's responding, a DA that's responding. Shoplifting is down. Downtown's kind of vibrant again. I'm kind of encouraged.
This coming from a man who once wondered if this city's problems were insurmountable.
Daily issues with a big fentanyl trade, the homeless encampments. But that has moved on and been partially solved. I think our mayor's starting to do a good job with the homeless shelters.
Everybody who works and lives in this area will tell you the city has a long way to go, that the progress is precarious. But at least for those who look out their store windows and see a vibrancy that didn't exist last summer, they're thinking big.
So honestly, yeah, I think it's like, this area specifically seems like it's improving a lot, so I'm kind of excited to see the future from here.
And again, nobody's claiming perfection in the neighborhood, and we'll go back next month to see if things continue to progress. Do you have a story to tell about our city in crisis? Send me an email at cityincrisis@katu.com or leave me a voicemail, 503-231-4206.